Oh, look at that. Insert microchip. What? Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Blueprints Day 28. Yesterday was extremely successful. We got a lot of stuff done. Very happy about that. We'll see how today turns out. I still have no idea what this microchip is for. We'll see. Alright, we start with 2 gems and 18 coins. It's been like 2 weeks since I recorded last, so we'll have to see what we do today. I made a small checklist of possible things that we can look out for. Mainly the swim pants in the pool area, then getting the basement key again for the fountain area, as well as draining the pump room to get into the reservoir. A couple other things as well, like the puzzle in the outdoors area, like the chess puzzle. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the tool shed so that I can try to get the basement key again. We've never had that one before. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh. That's interesting. And the sledgehammer, okay. Never had the wrench before, right? How is it that we now get new items? It really feels like they unlock implicitly, like just in the background, without telling us. Also, what I forgot is that we have the grotto unlocked yesterday, so we should definitely check that out quickly and see what's in the grotto. We unlocked this through the laboratory by powering up the laboratory. Oh, look at that. Insert microchip. What? But there's 2 different ones. Okay, now we have 3 microchips. Interesting. Insert microchip. Insert microchip. We're missing a microchip though. Huh. Okay, we need another microchip. Is that a terminal? Blackbridge. Blackbridge Networks Administration controls admin key. Whew. Admin not found. Admin not found. Admin not found. Just trying common admin names, but... Bridge. Huh. Maybe we can open the gate from here. Like those iron gates. "1100, that seems binary. Well, why is there a gap here though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either there's 5 and we don't know this one. Well, unless we can input that somewhere, I don't think that's very useful. That's disabled. If I can find an interact point, then I should probably be able to solve that. I understand that pretty well. There isn't like a sticky note on the side telling us who the admin is, right? But we need another microchip to open this door, and we need an admin username. I mean... So if this is binary... 1, 2, 4... 1, 4 is 5. So this is either 5... or 7. This either means 5 or 7. If this is just a regular binary number... But I don't think there's anything here we can do right now. Or is it both? 5, 7? No way. No. Okay, I don't know. Alright, we lost 9 steps to figure this out, including the Westgate option. And now I'd say we follow the usual strategy. Yeah, the question is what we should do here. I kind of want to use the straight ones to try to get to the antechamber. Like to push ahead. So I'm inclined to go for guest bedroom, but I don't know if that's such a great option. I think we'll just try. There's a gem. Otherwise, there's nothing here, I think. Alright, then we'll try to go straight left here. I think we're gonna go for the parlor, because I don't want to spend a gem on security right now. The statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains gems. Okay, so that one says, if that one's true, then that one's true too. That means that one's would be false and the gems would be in here. If that one's false, then that one would be false too. Then that one would be true and the gems would be in one of these 2 boxes. So if that's true, the gems are in the white box. That would point to the white box. Oh no, that's false. That would be, wait, false, false, true. So it would be in here. Box with a false statement contains the gems. But that would be false. A box with a false statement contains the gems. So a box with a true, so it would be in there. But this one would be true, so it would be in there. I think it's in white. Yeah, it has to be in white. No! No! For the first time we failed a parlor puzzle. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought this was true. Then this would have been true and it would have been in the blue one. Oh, I should have just thought one more time. Oh well. First time parlor puzzle failed on day 28 after doing like 30 of them. Oh well. Here I would like to go... Huh. I don't think we're gonna do a lot with the money today. Unless we somehow just get a lot. But I think we're gonna go Chapel to get it out of the way with. Then go to the right. Gives us the bishop as well. So regarding the chess puzzle, I think the queen can only be found in the study and in the ladyship chamber, and the king can only be found in the office. So these are definitely the hardest rooms to get. So if we have a run where we get those 2, we might be able to get the chess puzzle. Oh, that's a bit bad now. Oof, we might be locking ourselves out immediately. Might be a short day today. Might indeed be a short day. Might get the shovel for the patio. And we could at least try to get that. Then we could go for the nursery just to get some steps. Although I need the gems, so maybe bedroom. There's no item in here. Sad. Okay. Now here we want to go to the right. Which we can do with the nook. Okay, so which rooms do we have? We have the pawn. We have the bishop. What was parlor again? It's also pawn, okay. So we have the pawn, we have the rook, we have the bishop, and the commissary was inclined to go check again. Are we gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4 steps? Okay, here we need options. Library will give us the bookshelf, the bookstore potentially, which could be useful. Might go for that. Oh, look at that. What's this? Oh, that's the ordering form that we don't need anymore, because we read everything here. Potentially the bookshelf here. Trophy room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems. What? That's a lot. Okay, I don't really want to lose half my steps, so I'm going to have to choose ballroom here. It's a pretty bad day today, but we might be able to get one or the other thing done. Okay, then really to the right here. And to the left, that's good. I forgot what we checked in. Ah, here, broken lever, we can see it here, interesting. The laboratory, still not sure what that's about. That wasn't useful yet. So I'd say we'll go courtyard. We got a shovel. A coin. Another dig spot here. Another coin. That's it for dig spots, but here we have the device which helps us find more keys and coins, and then here straight left. I would actually go... Oh, I should have entered the ballroom quickly so we could get this piece. We could do pantry, we could do spare room. Should we try to get into the corner, because the corner might contain the exhibition? No. The X something where we can adjust rarities. The pantry will just give us 4 coins. Let's try to get into here and see what's here. Wait, before we do that, we quickly enter ballroom to get an extra gem. We'll lose a couple steps, but at least we have more options now. Alright, so storeroom could be interesting. Observatories. Or the hallway. I think we're gonna go for the hallway closet because that gives us items. And it's a dead end. Good. What kind of type of room is that? Do we have a chess piece in here? Does not appear to be the case. We also don't have a chest piece in here. Huh. And also not in the courtyard, right? These are all, like, not associated with the chess puzzle. Okay, here straight right. Maybe the den gives us an extra gem. Another pawn. We have a lot of pawn rooms in this run. So we have an option here to go into the foundation, which is good. We'll keep that for the moment. Or should we do that and try to loop down here? Maybe we'll try that. Dig spots, yeah, there's always dig spots here. Coin. Coin. That was a weird noise. Not sure what that was. Maybe hallway then to the right. Maybe we'll go pantry and then try to loop around to the right. Do we have a chess piece in here? I feel like there should be one here somewhere. No? No. To the right. Dining room? I think we're gonna do dining room. 1, 2, 3, 4, rank 5 is where we're at. Okay, cool. We've gained 10 steps. That's cool. So the dining room will always give us this lunchbox. By the way, we have all permanent additions, it seems. We're missing a red letter, but that's the one we were told we were not gonna get. But I don't know if I should trust that. We'll see. Okay, then I think we should probably head to the right here. Then maybe the observatory, just not to lock us out. But then maybe we turn around first. I don't really want to lock myself out. Okay, then to the right here. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we've got the Dove Cote for the first time. And when I rotate here, does it rotate these 3? Or does it rotate can I choose which ones I want to rotate? It probably rotates these 3, right? Not a big fan of rotating any of them right now, so I don't want to use that. Now, either I'm going to go for the foyer, which we have not had before, or we're going to the right with the Dove Cote. The foyer would be interesting for sure, but it's not going to be very useful for today. So maybe just a Dove Cote. It's also a new one. We've never drafted it, so I think we're going to go for that. Okay. A key. Very good. And coins. Ah, that's what this sound is. Oh, look at that. Oh. 74 was that. Okay, dear mother, if you are reading this, that means Uni made it home safely. Imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dottingly, or lovingly? No. Dottingly, Mary. Oh, that's from our mother to her mother, to our grandmother. Interesting. Oops. And that was... what the heck? That was almost a month later. Dearest mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Mary. So our mother left around 74 for 3 years. Ugh. Now this is from our mother to Herbert. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. Oh, so the hint was that he... Okay, there could be, there's like a dual sense here. The hint could have been that she should get married, therefore sending her wedding doves, or the hint could have been that he wants more letters from her. But since she's referring to the letter, maybe the latter? I don't know. I know it's long overdue. The Mayhew life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like Dately Manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal, and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. So she's still close by, near the town, or what? We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the SD to warn us. I mean, usually you lower a flag, no? Or is that their symbol? Did it just get brighter? I feel like it just got brighter. Huh? Yeah, look at that. Now it's darker again. What the heck just happened? Okay. Oh, it got brighter because I picked up this piece. Still don't know what dottingly means, but fine, okay. This second letter is definitely more battered. Like, it has more rips and stuff. Maybe they got intercepted. That's why they're so battered. And then only letter 1, because this was on the 1st of, what is that, September? Yeah. So this must have been the first one, and this is likely the last one on the 28th. So there is 3 letters, since this should be the 5th letter, we got 1. But that means we have missing 3, so maybe 3 got intercepted. Yeah, I feel like that's a hazard to just say, lower the SD to warn us. I mean, it is cryptic, but it definitely gives a hint at how they communicate. I think they should have just said, we are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday, and then obviously whoever is expecting them here would know what to do to lower the thing. This just is here to give us a hint for the player. I think realistically this wouldn't make sense that they actually wrote that down. Alright. Is there anything else? Does not appear to be the case. Alright. Then, I think we might continue straight right here, but we need the key, so I won't. Then I'll go to the observatory. Check here and here. Then we quickly rotate this. No, we look at the stars. That's an apple. And that's 3 steps, okay. Alright, then here I would like to go to the right. And then I guess we start using keys. Boiler room would be interesting if we manage to connect it to the pump room. But for the pump room, we do need the... Oh. Ah, we can increase that. Huh? How common should the boiler room be? It is a good room. It is definitely a good room. I think I'm gonna go for common, so we can try to get the... Yeah, let's do that in common. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Cool. I do want to connect it to the pump room. Ah, good. Another key. Very good, very good. Now, for the pump room to appear, we need the pool. So I'm inclined to go back and try to force, with the knight here, try to force the pool somehow, and then to come back and hope to connect the pump room to the boiler. That would be great. Okay, garage gives us a lot of keys. Don't really want to go for the gym. I could. Don't really want to. Storeroom is an option, because it keeps popping up as well. And then we just hope for the Dove Cote to contain something good. That's also a pawn room. I wonder what room that is. With access to the top. I mean, it's not here, right? No. It's not this room. Don't know. Alright, then we go through the Dove Cote. Options is what I would like here. Which we could do with a drawing room. Where we block off the boiler. So maybe secret passage would be better. And then we try to get the pool. That's also a pawn room, by the way. Oh, that is already written down here, okay. The thing is that the pool is a blue room, right? And we can't choose blue from here. We could choose halls. Green, not too interested. Bedroom, not too interested. Red would be interesting for the archives, but that has serious drawbacks, so I only really want the archives when we have that key that we need. And then we could get a shop as well. I think I'm gonna go for hallway and hope for as many doors as possible. Yeah, of course it's locked. Okay, we're gonna use one more key here, but I want to keep one. Then we could go for passageway, but we don't have enough. Maybe then Great Hall. But it's all locked, so we would definitely need more keys. But we know... What day is today? 26th, no? 28th? I think 28th. So 6th of November is when we arrived. So 6 plus... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28. It is now the 4th, which is an even number. Locked if day even, so it's actually probably locked. If my logic is correct, at least. But I might still be able to access the lever, because the lever was right here. That would be interesting, just to know. Well, could do a gamble. Don't really like to gamble. So maybe just a corridor. But I'm gonna go back now. Then let's first go... to the right. Maybe to the right. Okay, can only really get security. That also gives us options. We could get the office. Let's see quickly. We have the pawn. We have the nook. We have the bishop. We have the knight. Somewhere. So we're missing the queen and the king. Well, we can't get the office anyway because we don't have enough gems. So I'm just gonna go for security. Security is currently standard, which I think is alright. I think that's alright. There's apparently something in here. Here. Well, we don't have the card, so we have to go backwards. We could go furnace and hope for the freezer, but that's kind of unlikely. Maybe gym? Maybe East Wing Hall? Then we'll go down here. Walk-in closet. We don't have any gems. That would be a Lady Epson room. Frick. We could draw off the planetarium and just end the day here later. To gain 2 stars. Then we'll see what we can do here. Could do workshop. See if we get something. I think I'm going to lower that to standard as well. It's a pretty good room. We have the bomb or whatever that is. The battery. We could make the detector shovel. Okay. We could make the burning glass. But if we would have drafted the tomb, which I probably should have done, then we could now go and light up those candles, but I didn't do that, so not very useful. Alright, that means we have to go boiler room. Let's see what we're getting here. Of course, that's locked. Okay. Well, we have to get the weight room, which costs us half our steps. Then we can enable that. Okay, the question is, will we now make it to the bottom of the antechamber without any keys left? Very unlikely. Yeah. Not gonna make it, I don't think so. We don't have enough items. We could get the boudoir, but then we're locked off from the right side, unless we get a key somewhere. At least this would give us a gem as well. Okay, let's try. It's the only real chance. We have a meal as well, which is good. Isn't that one of these boxes? Okay, then here, maybe to the left, to the right, we'll see. Could do billiard room, that gives us keys, right? I think that's good. Oh, look at that, even more die. Or dice. Never sure what the plural of dice is. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 15 is 25, minus 15 is 10, minus 37. 8 and 10 is 18, 38. Minus 18 is 20, times 1 is 20. 11 plus 10 is 21, minus 20 is 1, times 15 is 15, divided by 1, divided by 5 is 3. Extremely simple. Got a good amount of keys from that. Okay, and here's straight right potentially, or we know that this is locked, the weight room we could do, or we check out what we get here. I kind of want to go back to the dining room, eat that, and then go weight room. And potentially we could still get the basement key. Oh, if we even... Oh, that's close, actually. Whew. We have a boiler, so 30 steps plus. Nice. Gives us a bunch of steps again. Oh, the backsides of these chairs looks like that microchip thing. No? I feel like it does. Kind of. Okay, weight room upwards. The weight room is also connected to the boiler. So we still have a chance. Security is also connected to the boiler. So if we get a key card, we could potentially route power through here, steam, or we could route it up here. Let's see. I want to try to get to the bottom of the antechamber as well. Don't really like the options. We don't have power. This is a dead end. The archives have a big penalty. Okay, the Great Hall. Let's do the Great Hall. Yeah, I know there's stuff in here, but Can't do that. Okay, and then we are going to re-roll until we have something straight. And of course we get the pool now. But I do want the basement key. Because we're not going to be able to connect the boiler. Unless we get a... Yeah, no. Okay, the mechanical room would be a gamble. Because we only have one mechanical room, or like two actually. So it has two doors, but we don't know where. I'm just gonna keep re-rolling. We need something straight. Come on. Last chance. Oh, the drawing room. And we have a gem. That was tight. That was extremely tight. Alright, that means we go through the fountain now. And we open up that door down there, so that's done at least. Not sure if that's going to be very helpful, but... We don't have any keys left, so I can't do anything here. We have one gem left. I don't know what to do with one gem, though. And we could go down... Actually, if we do go down, we save ourselves a bunch of steps, no? Yeah, we save ourselves a bunch of steps. And I don't need to do anything here anymore. No, also we save ourselves a coin. Don't have that many steps left. I thought about maybe we could make it into the sanctum, activate that, and then get to the antechamber again, but it's probably too tight. We should also activate these again. For the chess puzzle, whenever we manage to do that again. Oh, we could potentially get into the sanctum from here now. Alright. Let's open it up. Finally. Yeah. Okay, so that just leads us right here. That's probably the border. Question is, do I want to step over this or no? Oh, the burning glass would be great now. We could actually do this. Ah, oh, such crap. Question is, can we still get the burning glass and do this? Or would it be better to... We could potentially get the boat. See what the boat does. We could probably go over there. Turn on the sanctum key. We have 14 steps. If we... But this costs us 2 steps here. I don't think we will be able to make the burning glass. In order to get from the foundation to the antechamber, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps. So the question is, can we get to the sanctum in 6 steps and back? That seems unlikely. Okay, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that's also not possible. So maybe we just take the boat and we see what we can do with the boat. I can't take the boat because it's too high. Oh, it needs to be the mid-level. Yeah, okay. But at the boat probably just gets me to the other side, no? I'm sure that's what the boat does. Like there. That's the entrance for the other side, no? I'm not sure. And then here... There's nothing else than this, but we don't have the burning glass. Here, I don't think we're getting through. If we turn on the sanctum, we're not going to get up here. Well, but from now on, if we get the workshop, we can create the burning glass and we can just immediately go to the torch chamber as long as the fountain area is still open. That's actually good that we managed to do that today. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna look at the back side of this thing, because maybe we can open this. Does not appear to be the case, it's just closed. Yeah, I've already known only 12 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No freaking way. There's no way we're doing that. Okay, then I think I'm gonna use the last bit of steps to turn on these flames again. That did screw me up already once. Don't want to get screwed up by that again. Here's the doves from the Dove Cote. Okay, now they should all be burning again, I think. Yes, nice. Okay, so we can access the chess puzzle again. Oh, that was a mistake last time, but you have to try it out, you never know. Yeah, what I wonder is if that's the area there where we just did, like near the sanctum, where you get into the upper area of the roundabout thing. There's the elevator. Well, what I could do is I could put all my money into the chapel. I could put it all into the chapel, but I won't get there in time. But that's actually an interesting idea I just had. If the day is over and you still have money, just go in and out of the chapel to fill up the pig. And then when you really need it, you just take it. But it won't work today. But in theory, that would be something. Yeah, so another mediocre day. The biggest step that we did today was the basement key in the fountain for sure. And then we also have the Dove Cote for the first time with some new letters. And we have to remember that in the secret passage we cannot draft blue rooms. And we also finally figured out where the microchip goes, and we actually know that we need another microchip now. No idea where that is though. It could be hidden in a random spot where you just have to smash something again. That's really annoying. It could be anywhere. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe the next one will be a bit more exciting again. We never know. We'll see. Leave a like at the bottom if you enjoyed today's episode. This channel is all about high quality games and how they're made. So if you've enjoyed watching me play today, or if you're interested in game design or even making games yourself, then be sure to subscribe and enable the bell. Take care. Bye.